Alright, I really hope there's audio. I can't test it because my previous stream... Hang on. It's like... so ridiculous. I don't know why it's doing that. I looked back at the previous stream and it looked okay, but it's hard to tell. When you're streaming and you're checking the preview, it's just buffering on the preview screen. I don't know if it's because of the new thing that they've introduced. And where's the test? They used to have a test thing to look at the graph. This thing? Yeah, I can't tell. It will drive me mad. Drive me bonkers. Hang on. Alright. That's something. That's better than nothing. Alright, let's get back to it. That's the... like a short amount of preview right there before it buffers again. That's right, we've got a body down. This is the next day. Ugh. %. Yes, that's right. We need a higher level perception. Too low. It says we can retry it again, although if we bag him, we won't be able to check it, right? So how are we gonna bag him? All right, we'll see with this option. If he's gonna take it away, I'll reload it. Okay, he unrolls the plastic. I need a little help for carrying him to a holding pen off my Kanema. I can take care of the rest. What should I do in the meanwhile? Continue working here. Locals the case, or tend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs in the whirling in rigs. I always want to say whirling rigs. Whirling in rags. 7:30 sharp. Alright, I might have to load that up. Because we do need to check that. Let's reload that again. What does it say? Bookstore? We're not at the bookstore. Hang on, is my health messed up? What? Didn't we go to bed? That's bizarre. Yeah, yes. I'm injured. Alright. We won't do that just yet because I wanna examine something.
Fuck this cool okay?
42%. Empathy 4.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hmm. I think I'm kind of stuck. Yeah. Again, I'm just wandering around now. Haven't we done that? Oh, we gotta get some cash. Wait till night time. Have we not done that? Did I load the right one at all? Yeah. Have we not talked to all these people? I thought we did. I'm confused. I thought we did. Wait, our perception is low. Hmm.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, I thought we talked about. Oh, because I didn't pick that option. Because that's a very direct way of... That's like a... That's an accusation. Wasn't it? Oh, the dialogue's not there anymore. What the... Oh, I see. Have they all come forward? It's just that one dude. But she's saying that they all have come forward. You agreed. This is nuts. We're just going around circles now. See that? We killed him. Pretends to check his note. What's with all these emphasis of these words? There's a lot of it. Last questions. Hmm. Right. How do we know that it's true? Good one, conceptualization. Hmm. That is very strange. Strange de-escalation. There is indeed something very odd here. Oh, I see. Strange answer to the tied hands. Oh dang, I'm not wearing the right suit to increase my, what was it, authority? Will this go down and we'll start asking other things? %58%. Nice. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Should we just jump to that one, or should I just do this? So why don't I just arrest you? Step closer. He's gonna punch my lights out. Anthropological site. Anthropological? that a threat? Oh. Good one, Titus. Hold up. Someone's having a big laugh there. Let's try to put on some authoritative clothings. Wait, what? Oh no, I don't have anything with authoritative. What am I doing? Oh, there. -1 authority. Take that off. I thought I had one for authority. -1 rhetoric.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
42%. Weak when you first met. I don't wanna take my chance there. Sometimes you have to take a chance to move the story forward, but don't feel like doing that. Reaction speed. Alright, so oh, we gotta establish authority. Dang it. We're gonna get that stats up. Maybe we gotta do that one as well. Oh, we gotta talk to the union boss. Find Morel the cryptologist. That's like a sort of a side thing, even though there's no side thing. Wonder who was the woman that supposedly got grabbed. Yeah, something doesn't add up. And the serious accusation of physical assault. Is that the same dude that was hung over at the other end? Okay. Oh, these are the elderlies playing their games. Oh, there's a bunch of new characters. No ceremonies, just hello. A good one?
Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
You're someone. Okay, it's fair enough.
Looking for something to read.
Good, good. Phenomenal.
It is. I know you are. What with?
Maybe your husband's missing? Hey, Wobble Penguin, how's it going? Yeah, it would be. It would be super weird. I'm a policeman. Good then. Do you need help with a policeman? It's just, I just rock up to someone and just say that. She's just trying to mind her business and read a book and just interrupting her. Maybe your husband's missing. Hi, who are you? Exactly. Oh, it's boiling here. Again, I'm gonna have to turn on the air conditioning unit. I'll be right back. Okay. Good old ACSMR. I've got my filters on my mic adjusted so it hopefully won't pick up too much of the noise. You probably hear more from the in-game audio than my AC. You might hear some hum as I'm talking. Yeah, it's crazy hot here. Because I've got the doors closed, the windows closed, and I thought, oh yeah, it's not too bad. So it started warming up because of this computer. It's just too much. Let's see. Oh, is the stream buffering for you? Oh, hey, Moonlight Steps. How far am I in the game? I'm day 2. How many hours have I been playing? 17 hours? It feels a lot longer than that. Yeah. It's about, our maximum is about 110 Fahrenheit plus, roughly. But where you guys are, it's probably just snowing, isn't it? What do I give for some snow here? Oh, okay, that's good. Glad it's not buffering. Because in Twitch they've switched they've changed the broadcast part of the thing, and my preview screen is buffering. It's crazy. So you played it before, Moonlight Steps? Have you finished it? I'm still really early in the game. I'm stuck at a few bits. 61% frame drop the other day. Oh, really? I did get some frame drop a few days ago, I think. But yeah, mine's been fine. I'm not sure why the preview is buffering for me though. I'm not seeing any frame drops on my OBS though. Raining all day here, San Diego. Yeah, I'll take some rain. Ours is just super dry hot. You're on the fence with it? Ah, okay. It does take a while to get into it, and after playing, you know, for me, an hour plus, I'm just drained and I have to take a few days off and come back again. Watch her browse books. Her hands move over the book covers. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to read out the whole thing because there's a lot of reading. I sometimes read near the end. Of when I feel like I'm about to wrap up the game, or when there's something big happening. Tips of finger looks rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time, a lot of the time at work smoking. If I say that, it sounds like I'm threatening her. It's like, what? What are you trying to say? Okay, that's it for now. Alright, let's just keep moving.
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
That's nice, isn't it? 2.77 Celsius. Wow. Just random rain. I would like to have some of that weather. Although that is really cold. The interactions, yeah, they're pretty unique. I must say, they don't try to bombard you with too much text. It's broken up in a quite readable fashion, I feel. It is pretty unique, I agree. But it takes a while to get into it. Ooh. Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed. She's your aunt? Why is she distressed? I think she has a bad husband, not very nice or helpful. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna 58%. I might wait. Let's keep going. We gotta go to the harbor, interrogate someone, a few people. So how far are you into the game? Moonlight Steps? We'll talk to her and see what she has to say. Oh, that scared me. This game crashed on me before. It's like, what?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
That's the man who was killed. She almost takes a photo but then stops, so I'm afraid. This is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. So you know something about the tattoos. Better not to tie the forestay to the backstay on this. What? I hope there's something else I can help you with. She's definitely trying to dodge something. She wants to ask the question. Pearl keeps her from it. I see. Is there anything else? How is you, what? Why? How is you looking at the photo? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching? Better not tie, oh, same thing again. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood you. You meant you're still deciding on whether or not to get it. You're looking at reviews. Right, okay. My apologies, I misunderstood you there. Yeah, so the way I'm playing is I've tried to give myself more on the intellect and psych stuff. I obviously need quite a bit of perception. There's a lot of dice rolls and dice rolls behind the scenes. I don't really want to get into I don't think there's any combat. There might be, but it's all just dice rolls type things. Don't expect it to be like Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity. It's, for me, the way I'm playing it is very dialogue investigation heavy type approach. This, what was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like radio signal buzzing. Yeah, there's quite a lot of good praises. There's quite a lot of praises for this game, but the thing is, I think it depends on what you're interested in, right? For people who are not interested in this, it's not really their thing. They'll just, yeah. I've heard people try to speed through it, and they just don't like it at all. I like the art style and, you know, the background sound, the music, the themes. It does get quite heavy at times when they really get into the socio-political discussion, and it's a bit too much. So that's where it throws me off. It can be a bit too much, too thick at a certain point. When I say thick, I mean too dense is what I'm trying to say.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
So there's quite a bit of social political commentary and reflection on, like, towards our world as well. Not towards, like, a reflection of our world. It's interesting, but at the same time, it's difficult to try to get into it because they built like this immense lore, supposedly, of this world, this game world. Shadowrun Dragonfall. Oh yeah, I've seen people play a little bit of that. Never really quite got into that. You could stream it. Decent variety solving cases. I think there are different variety, but because of the way I'm playing it, it's hard to tell, because I'm trying to play it from a more intellectual way, if that's a thing. As I say, some of these things, like say if you go down a physical route, I think there's certain things you can do, like say convince someone using your authority to do something, to convince them, or you can use your intellect and try to figure out ways around the conversation. But it's hard to say, as I say, because I'm going down one particular path, so certain dialogue might not be open to me. I think it's hard to say. It's an awful game to stream. Well, I've seen you play a few things. They seem okay to me. So this is your quest list. They don't really have a main quest line. They're all sort of interconnected in some ways. Except for this one. Oh no, wait. Yeah, find a person one. This person might be connected, but they're on the other side of the map, which I cannot access yet to the third day because of this thing. It's so weird the way it's ordered. Yeah, there's quite a bit of RNG involved as well. Yes, the items do. I can show it to you, but I can't click on it right now because I'm in the conversation. I'll show it to you in a bit. Let's keep going. You don't have any tips on how to punch guy out, do you? Say a really big... Oh. So yeah, there's racism involved as well. Bigotry. Horrible things. I wonder what... Hang on, before we make a fool of ourselves, let's save this. I do a lot of saving in this game. Perks? Kind of. Okay, so these are the items, the clothings. I've only picked up a few things. As you can see, this will give me +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Electrochemistry is taking drugs and alcohol, right? So if you go down that route in terms of taking drugs and alcohol, I think it gives you different perspective on the world. It can unlock certain, I don't know, vision perhaps. I'm not quite sure because I didn't go down a route. Yeah, so you can see the different stats from your clothing. There's all the stuff here. Bonuses from items. For some reason my health has gone down. Don't know why, I've forgotten now. These are your stats. You get your info, tells you. So the way it's done is if you got too much of anything, it can have a negative impact on you, right? It tells you here. So I don't have way too high of certain things. Sometimes you do need it. Don't know why I've got 5 on Inland Empire. Boost Hound build. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose like that's possible as well. That's the thing. That's an interesting thing because those builds might reveal certain dialogue tree that at the moment I don't see it with my current build. It's hard to tell. What is this? King of Cool. Right. Yeah, my character is no good in terms of these things. Let's continue.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Okay. Persuasion check, Phil. You might have some advice, but you gotta at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail. What? I can't fight. Look at me. Endurance is terrible. Physical instruments terrible. Half fight. Let the body take control. Threaten people. I can level up, but I don't want to waste my experience points yet. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I've never played the old Fallout stuff. Yeah. I've heard about them. Is it like that for New Vegas? Just dragging this out. Hang on, what am I doing here? Evrod Clare. Where the heck is this person? So this is the map. I had to buy this map as well. I mean, within the game. Oh yeah, you can earn money. But I think, because I did pick up some coins from a room once. And then a character tells me later on, oh, someone cleared out the money from there. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know they would be aware of that. That's some sort of, I don't know what sort of impact. That's the thing. You don't know what sort of impact you might cause by doing certain things. It could just be a, you know, a role-playing, a personal role-playing thing. Like, oh, I just want to role-play as a good person, you know. It might not have an impact on the story overall. It's just, it's hard to tell. That's the thing about this game. Oh, yeah, the map is not super helpful for me. So it is a little bit like Vegas. Oh, I see. People trust you like an elf for the low intellect run. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I guess I can pack a bit more in the first few games when they don't have to worry too much about designing the three-dimensional aspect of the world, maybe. And they ran out of time with Vegas as well, didn't they? They had to cut out some content. How the heck? Alright. I don't know if I want to get myself beat. Should we take the body for processing? I don't know. I spend a lot of time in this game wandering around. I reckon, I don't know, 50, 60% just running back and forth. Alright, I think I've spoken to her, but yeah, let's not do that. Should we snap our fingers in front of her face? Oh, it's just rude. Oh, it just changed the dialogue for the dumb run. Oh. Oh, thank you for the follow, Moonlight Steps. Beat them first. Yeah, I appreciate the follow. This is going nowhere real fast. I really don't want to fight that guy. He's gonna beat me to a pulp. That's what's gonna happen. Humanitarian aid. Huh. What? This is a different thing. Tuna fish. Hearts. This says food gift from the people of Messina. Is this person trying to sell things that shouldn't be selling? Wait, I thought
everything's still cool here, officer.
Yeah. Prepackaged shelf-stable meal kits. Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheaply too. Buy some, try them out. No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle. It's like, it's just doesn't matter to them. Oh yeah, who is your supplier? Oh, you could have missed a lot. You're running survival. Wow. So so it's possible to miss out on content playing one way. I suppose it is an RPG. How long did it take you to play it? This is Outer Worlds we're talking about, right? Doing the dumb run. He's a good guy. I think you'll get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around. Interesting. Lieutenant whips out his blue notebook and makes a note. We were gonna point that the lorry guy, cause it's for show, my liege. He knows you need more than this to bust this guy. Later, perhaps. Ooh. 58%. That's a rough one. Yes. Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is all about business. Remember. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force? What? That's quick. Wow. 3 hours. Oh, okay. The man stops, his face suddenly serious. But why, officer? Think of it as an investment. An investment? He raises a brow, intrigued. What kind of investment? Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder. It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. I'm not gonna confiscate this humanitarian aid that you're reselling. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with RCM. It's investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Volition seems to be... I think Volition might be right about something. So this is the other thing as well. You have dialogues with yourself. Rhetoric, Volition, even with your necktie, your clothing, the mirror. So it is very odd. RCM is the police force, I believe, of this universe. Yeah, I'm waiting for Death Stranding on PC as well. Mid next year. It's gonna be a while. And they push back other one I'm waiting for is Watch Dogs 3. They pushed that back to the end of the year for cross-platforming. Cross-platform. No, cross-gen. Cross-gen. Cross-next-gen console stuff. Dang, it was meant to come out early next year for Watch Dogs 3. However, Cyberpunk is coming out, what, April? So something to look forward to. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. Investment in me, highly experienced human being. My risk reward ratio is insane. I'm not gonna confiscate human. I'm a policeman. See, it's either this one or this one. Let's go with this. I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here? Oh. Oh. I shouldn't have picked this one. Of course he wanted to know about numbers. Then we just gotta give him cash. What? Only a $5? You can't even buy a pack of Royal Extras with that. Let me make this one stick, my man. Let's make this one stick. 10. Dang. I should have asked for 10,000. What was it? It was 10 something. Wait. I just asked him for cash? What the heck? No, I didn't want cash. I want information. Cash is... No, wait. Yes. Dang. That was daft. I thought I was gonna get information. See, I misunderstood. That's the other thing as well. Sometimes with the dialogue, you can't tell if they're sort of wanting to read between the lines, or they mean something else, or, you know, it's your interpretation, and sometimes it's your understanding, your level of knowledge as well. I feel the first Watch Dogs has really frustrating parts in it. But some people really love it because it's got that really edgy thing about it. I try to play it in a way that doesn't try to kill anyone, but it was difficult. The second one, a lot. I feel the second one much more fun. It's got a more fun vibe to the second one. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks really nice, but we'll see how it fares when it comes out. Yeah, I think a lot of people wanted third person, but I have a feeling they would have to readjust the environmental design for third person, because I feel like making games between first person and third person, there is quite a difference in terms of how you would, as a player, view the world. I don't know. It might look really weird, especially because it's set in a city area, lots of enclosed like parts, narrow streets and things like that. Excuse me. So it might make things difficult for them to design around in third person view. I'm not sure. Whereas if you're playing something like Witcher, right, you're out in the open wild. Same thing with Skyrim. You can have first person, third person view because you're out in the wild a lot of the times rather than in a packed city. You sort of can. I'll show you in a minute. Let's do this one. What? The street vendor looks over the left shoulder and says to Laurie as though he's never seen Laurie in his entire life. A convincing performance. Bravo. Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You have to talk to my supplier if you get questions about supply chain. This is how the game works. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. We'll need more if you're going to pin it out. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, no, I can't pick it anymore. Looks like we lost that thing. Alright. Let me just save that and load it up. I'll show you. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to run back to that dude. Don't think we're gonna make much progress in this one. Because it feels like it's really ramping up the difficulty. In terms of what I can do. I'll show you what I mean with that dude. Where is he? Rock that tuna. Oh, where is he? Did I... What the heck? Was he up here? Nope. Another thing is he walks very, very slowly. Oh, he was down. He was further down. I think you might, because the dice rolls are not going to work very well for you. Yeah, I think if you go for Jack of all trades, it might make things a lot difficult, I feel.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, as you can see, it says, this is a white check. You may retry it. So if I were to do this and fail the dice roll, I can come back to it later on. But I think the stats, if I fail now and I try to do it again straight away, the percentage of success will be much lower, I believe. I can come back to it later on. I'll show you. And these are the things. I don't think these are all of them. These are the stuff that I could retry again because I failed them, and it tells you how successful you are at certain things, like mirror. The mirror in my bathroom, it's impossible because I didn't invest in any electrochemistry. Kuno, I failed it. I failed once with him, but it's telling me what the difficulties are. Why is this one? That's weird. Why is this like dark gray? Very odd. This is a list of things you can retry, I believe. There's certain things where it says, if it doesn't say this is a white check, you may retry it. If it doesn't say that, yeah, it's just you can't do it again. Sort of a bit of a grind. The problem is how to increase your stats. That's the problem. Like, you get 5%. That's not a lot. Look at it. To the next level, I'm only up to 59 out of 100. So it is a grind, but it's really difficult to tell how do you gain your experience point. To gain experience points, you find out clues and solve cases, right? But to do that, you need a good roll, a good dice roll. But to do that, you gotta have good stats. So it's really difficult. Alright, cool. Oh, I see. Okay. I think these are indirect ways of... You're getting bribes. You're getting bribes for looking the other way on these food. I didn't get that at first. I was like... Because Rhetoric was saying, start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember. Wait a second. You're getting bribes, right? That's what it is. Guessing you're doing detective work. There is some really cool detective parts. But yeah, there's also some guessing game involved. There is some cool bits where he gets into this detective mode. It's hard to explain, and you're having this really intense internal conversation with your logic, seeing how the pieces come together. That's really cool. This is just a bribe. I don't want to bribe him. We'll need more if we're gonna pin this one down. I thought it meant more information. So are all these about trying to get money? I want information. I don't want to get money from him. Even though, oh yeah, the other thing is you need money to pay your rent. Right now, I don't have a lot of cash. Yeah, it's sort of like Sherlock Holmes mode. This is really frustrating. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump. See, it is all about cash. Holy moly. No corruption. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a corrupted cop. Cuz that was horrible. So you can probably tell I'm trying to play as good of a cop as I can. But it is very, very difficult. What I'll do is I'll go through a conversation, but I will not get the money from him. Very annoying. I'm trying to be as by the books as I can. Just like Ahariel. Yeah, I'm a bit of a square when it comes to this. I'm role playing as well. I'm role playing. I'm trying to role play in as positive as I can. That's what I do with a lot of these hard games. Like even games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Watch Dogs, I try to role play. Those are really hard to role play because they're very restrictive in what you do.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
I'll go through this rigmarole, all this stuff. See, it says we'll need more if we're gonna pin this one down. He thinks good questions though. He thinks good questions though. Sharp eyes. He's referring to Kim. Persuade him to give you some money. Why did I not read that properly? Look at this, so freaking obvious. I must be so tired. Oh my god. It's not persuade him, give me information. Alright. Leave that. I'm out of my mind. Oh, yeah, same here. I tend not to play games where it's all just evil. Only evil option. Yeah. I can sort of get that. I mean, there's a certain fun factor to it if you want to go down some, you know, chaotic or evil route. But for me, I just feel strongly about one particular path. And I can understand some people feel too restricted by that, you know. Like when I was playing Watch Dogs, either Watch Dogs 1 and 2, if I accidentally run some person off the street, or smash into someone's car and kill NPC, I reload that again. Reload that mission again. That's to the level that I'm playing. I don't play it at even normal difficulty. I play a low level difficulty, but I put some artificial, I won't even call them challenges. It's a role playing perspective. It makes it really hard to drive around and try not to hit someone in a game like Watch Dogs. Very difficult. Well, that's why I won't play games like Grand Theft Auto, because the whole point of that is you're not really playing as a good guy. Or good guys rather. Everyone nasty people in that game. But that's the idea behind it, right? People enjoy that.
Hello again. How can I help you?
42%. Roy doesn't really sleep. See that? It says this is a white check. You may retry it. Which is interesting because I have... What is my electrochemistry? Where is that? 3. Interesting. I didn't think I have enough. There's nothing of interest for me here. I think sometimes the dialogue, even though it looks like you've exhausted it, if you go inside, there's more. It opens up. Oh yeah. The Star Wars what was it? Is it called the Old Republic? Or the Republic or something along those lines. I played that for a short while. I never continued to it because I think I moved past the old school MMOs. As in, I'm just tired of the old... It's just too old school in terms of doing things, the mechanics behind it. Oh, man, where else can we go? Oh, time moves when you have conversations. What am I doing? Oh, should we even bother doing that? Oh my goodness, I don't think we can do any... Like, ask around about tattoo's possible meaning, right? So far I've only showed it to the lady at the harbor. The dock. Smoker. Can't do that yet. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Joyce. Can't do that yet because we haven't provided her with enough evidence of who I am. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Have no idea. We are officially sort of stuck. Repetition, yeah. Yeah, I did play the Final Fantasy. This was a while back, MMO. I didn't really get far in it, but it has an incredible community. I've never encountered a community that nice in an MMO. I mean, Guild Wars 2 had some nice ones, but it feels very welcoming in Final Fantasy. Unbelievable. There must be a story here that we don't know about. We just haven't moved forward just yet. Hey Sasha. Welcome. What's wrong with it now? I mean, Warframe isn't really my sort of thing, but I thought it was still quite popular with a lot of people. The visuals and the music of Final Fantasy is pretty good as well. They're continuously improving. It's incredible. When Final Fantasy the MMO got released initially, it was really bad. It was in really bad state, and somehow they pulled together and build it up. I don't know how they did it. It's amazing. For kids, just like a lot of games, isn't it? A lot of MMOs are sort of like that. Yeah, so what happened? Why don't you like it anymore, Warble Penguin? Is it because the younger audiences? Or... yeah, people say that it's one of the best freemium games around. They put no... yeah, that's what people say about Final Fantasy. They did a... although they did it first before No Man's Sky, and then No Man's Sky somehow pulled themselves out of it. Oh, what is that? Curtain shift just a little. Someone's watching from within. Oh, someone's watching us. So you gotta be really... I think I've got a slightly higher perception. That's why I noticed that. You gotta watch out. I wonder what room that was. Oh, month-long frames. Wow. Oh, community's not as good? Oh, okay. Yeah, for games like that, you really have to rely a lot on the communities. I wonder who was that? You can't tell. You're watching from the windows. You're one of the characters in this game. How weird would that be? I wouldn't be surprised if that's a... imagine that. That's so meta. This game is, in a way, meta. Oh, maybe we'll talk to her. She'll tell us.
Well done, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours? Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner. She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal. Really? You're a miner? Don't you have a real home? It's not the nicest place, but I guess you'll have to do. Don't you have a real home? Does anyone in a city like this? She replies wistfully, looking around. Really? You're a miner? Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens. That is dark. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do. Doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. She looks at the paint dripping down the wall. Like me, right now I'm doing nothing at all. So depressing. Cool, I have another question. I have other questions. Catch you later, Cindy. Wait. Hang on.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Okay. Thanks, Cindy. That's great. Hang on. Is there anything in there? Met up. That's right. Trolled. Oh, really? That's no good. Wow, that's a terrible community to be trolled like that. Like if you're asking a question in chat. I don't think that happened to me with Final Fantasy before. But that I played that many years ago. I don't know if has it stayed nice so far? I'm guessing it has from what you've mentioned. Modern day. No, this is more like if you ever played Planescape Torment, it's sort of like that. It's more text, dialogue based story. Oh, 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Rats. Rats. Did they? I don't remember. I don't know. Is that so? I have no idea. Wow. That is pretty nice. Oh, you know your font, Wobble Penguin. I didn't know that. I think the interface for Baldur's Gate was quite different from this. I can only remember Pillars of Eternity, which is a recent sort of a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. No, we're going the wrong way. And that's more like that in the middle. This is a more cleaner interface than any of those games, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. But you have to click everywhere to run. That's the problem with this game. And like double click. You can't hold and click. Oh, conversation interface. Right, okay. I misunderstood. Has she seen the
Hello
info?
again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Oh, hang on. Let's not mess this up. Yeah, I don't think there's any sort of battle
Hello
system
again,
here.
esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Oh, I think I got in trouble. Oh, I don't want to get the kid in trouble. Let's reload that. I do a lot of reloading in this particular playthrough. Oh, talking about reloading, I played Dishonored. I reloaded that game many times each. I was trying to play non-lethal playthrough. I managed maybe I don't know, 80, 70, 80% non-lethal. It's just crazy. I want to go behind that, but she's gonna freak out. I don't want to go through this. I've already gone through this stuff. I want to move forward with a friggin' plot line. It is sort of RPG. There's lots of stats. You got items that give you stats. You got stats. You got quests. You got these things as well as another sort of... It's sort of closer to a... I don't know. I don't want to call it point and click. It is an RPG. It is an RPG, but without... I'm not playing a combat build. I don't think there is a... Not like... What's that? It's not like Divinity, okay? It's not like Divinity or Baldur's Gate. It's not like Divinity 2. This is a... I don't know. I want to say visual novel, but it's not a visual novel either. But there's a lot of reading. Have you gotten hard stop a lot in the main story dialogues? Yeah. This is probably closer to something like Planescape Torment. One day I have to get back to that. A long time ago. We're talking about more than 20 years ago. Was it 20 years ago that I played a little bit of it? Never got back. Yeah, like I don't do any combat in this game as far as I can tell. It's just conducting investigations, talking to people, building up a case, performing autopsies, but all in using a lot of stats and dice rolls and things like that. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way again. There's another location. Oh, hang on, before we do that. Hang on. Go back there. Might need more stuff here. 58%. That's interesting. Hang on. Your question about have I gotten hard stop? Yeah, sort of. Because there's a lot of dice roll elements to it. I've been very fortunate to scrape through. So, if say, I'll show you one of these examples, like this one. It says 58%, right? Let's say there's nothing else for me to do except for something like this, right? And I fail this, I will be stuck. I'll be stuck. But so far, I've been able to scrape through a lot of these dice rolls. Not a lot, a few of the important ones, so I managed to progress through. I don't know how other people have done it, if they've failed a lot of these dice rolls. Hope that makes sense. So I haven't really encountered hard stop yet. So I managed to progress to the second day after 17 hours of actual gameplay. Well, there's me walking around 50% of the time trying to find out what I'm doing. You try playing this? Oh, I'll be interested to check out that if you ever stream it. So I know a person who streamed that and read every single dialogue, every single text. I was like, I can't do that. No way I can do it for 30 minutes. Yes, reset for the win, that's right. It is a CRPG. Like CRPG can be this, it can be Divinity, it can be Baldur's Gate, Pillars of Eternity, right? This is just a different form of it. It is a computer RPG. It's a role-playing game. There's dice rolls in it. It's just that it's not in a way like combat, right? That's how I'm perceiving it. You know, there's different catalogs within it. But if you just want to see CRPG as a Baldur's Gate like, yeah, this is not a Baldur's Gate game, not a Baldur's Gate like. So it's a matter of perspective, right? So it depends. Maybe for that person, it is considered to be like that. I don't want to use the word. I don't want to throw the word true CRPG or true this and that. I don't know how that would qualify a game. Like game is a matter of perspective, right? I don't know. I mean, if that's how, I don't know. Is that I can't say. I mean, if that's how people are perceiving it, if it's normally tied to Baldur's Gate, I guess I can't back that up. Yeah, people can consider this as more visual novel, but like if you have a look at the discussions, they won't call it this. They won't call it a visual novel because it's not really. You get to walk around, right, in an isometric view. It still has that traditional isometric view, just like as you say, a CRPG. So the question is, let's try this. Oh, see, I failed. So it's locked. It says, see, I failed that one. So I can't get back to this. Put skill points into volition to open this white check. So I need to put more. So that's how you unlock it. Sorry, I made a mistake just now by saying the percentage will get lower and lower each time you try it. But it's not. It gets locked. And then in order to unlock it, I have to put skill points into volition. Volition being this thing, I feel like 4, and I need more to unlock it. But I'm gonna be a bum and just reload that. Yes, you're right, Moonlight Steps. They don't normally have this sort of dialogue checks, dice rolls. You're right. I think visual novels are like choose your own adventure. And visual novels are probably closer to choose your own adventure novels, right? Isn't it? It's closer, sort of closer to that. I made a mistake by comparing. That was my fault. I shouldn't have compared this to visual novels. That's not a very accurate comparison. The only thing being that there's a lot of text. That's it. That's. Oh, it doesn't like it. I'm not gonna keep doing that. I just don't want to do it. I'll just wait till I have a higher chance rather than lock it out completely. I'm not gonna retry that again. Alright. Let's keep going. See, like, how long have I been on? I've been on for an hour 30. I haven't really achieved much other than talking to the people in the dining area and getting some ideas of who were the bad guys. Wait, where is that? Oh, it's through here. Can I check that out yet? Impossible. 8%. Now let's just leave it. F times 2. Still can't get through that. Nope. I did have one crash before. Out of 17 plus hours of playing this. Not too bad. Don't think I've really had any serious bugs. I mean, I'm not really expecting serious bugs from a game like this. There's no hardcore physics to figure out, you know, calculating AI, complicated AI movements or algorithms and things like that. It's just fairly flat dice rolling mechanics, static scenes. Not much in terms of animation. So I haven't really encountered anything game-breaking. Just randomly exploding window, opening doors. I won't be surprised. Okay, no worries, Sasha. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good one. You too. I'll see you another time, perhaps. Have a good day or night. Now I gotta talk to this dude. He's probably one of the most annoying characters I have to deal with.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Alright, he's gonna get into his rhetoric about race supremacy and all that sort of thing. I think he's been brainwashed as well. Not brainwashed, he's been conditioned. It's just horrible. Ooh. Oh no, I don't want to subscribe to his so-called advanced race theory, even though if I do that, it lets me through, but I don't want to compromise on my moral or principles just to progress with the... See, the thing about this game is it makes you question certain things, right? Like, will you break your own morals in order to progress through the story? Which is more important? And I have a feeling that I have to do this. If that is the case, or I can try to knock him down, which is 17%. I think this is what I think one of you were asking, whether or not I can go do a different path. So if I were to invest, say, in a physical elements, right, like endurance or physical instrument, or I don't know, one of these authority and things like that, and it would increase the chance of success here, like using a physical method, or it says physical instrument, then I can push myself through, right? But doesn't that sort of indirectly agrees with his point in terms of physicality? Little things like that, like it challenges me anyway, in terms of if I'm like trying to really roleplay this as best as I can, even though it's really complicated at certain parts for me. Succumb. I don't want to subscribe. Like, it really annoys me that I have to do this in order to progress with the story. I want to have alternatives, but the alternative is physicality. Do I want to have physicality to progress? Like, for some gamers or like other people, they go, yep, whatever, I just want to move forward, I don't care, that's fine. But I think this is where I'm stuck in this entire game. Here, right here, this is what's stopping me from progressing. This is, I think, a very big portion of the game for me to progress further in, deeper into the areas. Just bribe, that's not a possibility, but it doesn't, there's no bribe option, and I don't have a lot of cash. I've only got 12.08. Alright, why are you not with the Hardy Boys? I'm not the first line of defense, I'm the last. Look at this. This is a horrible way. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I don't have the ability to make a proper commentary on it. You see, my part of my character traits helps me to identify some things. Like this one, drama, it says, you pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He's usually more himself. That means there's something hidden there. But you're all part of the union. There's more to it. What have you got against them? Look at this. All this crazy rhetoric. Alien concept. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman. Which one? Look at it. He's using caps everywhere now. What? When do you start using caps, man? Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotic peddler. What? See, again, this is thinly veiled. I don't know what would you call it. He's trying to say something about the Hardy Boys when in fact they're not. I don't know, not those things. I can't tell. What did he just call me? Endomorphic blob. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not really in tip-top shape. Interesting. Lieutenant takes a quick note. Alright. So, let's just go.
We still need to get into the harbor. There's an interview to conduct. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders over the whirling's roof to the yard. Alright. Let's go. Look at these. Sycophant, is that the word? Gotta remember that insult, endomorphic blob. The meta continues.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Just like how real life tests your morals, principles for convenience over what's right. Yeah, pretty much. But I think in real life there's a bit more flexibility. Oh, Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor. Okay. His promise? What happened? Kuno, really? Somehow he's able to use people. So Kuno used us to what? Scare you? Man, this guy's dancing around. A lot of them just dance around the subject. Life aquatic. Quite possibly. Forget about them. What? What did I get myself into? Let's find all of it. Yeah, I think so. He is sincerely grateful he's not tracking down pieces of armor right now. What did I get myself into? Like a long while. Oh well, we gotta do something, don't we? A jolly shrug. How are you getting all the, have I seen those emojis before? Those are not the standard ones, are they? Get boots off victims' feet. Oh. See what I mean? I just messed myself up by giving myself a really, really tough quest. Great. I wonder how long it's long. 40 hours? Hey? But do you mean the spelling? How do I even get up there? Can't even talk to her. So we're here. Stuck. Cool, no votes. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. %. See, if we take him away, how do we search a body more thoroughly? Perception 4. Preposterous. Are you gonna... Alright. If you're heading out, have a good one. Enjoy your game. I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Lieutenant shakes his head. Let's not turn it into some kind of circus. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep. He's not gonna let me do it. Dang it. Nah, it's not. I failed at 56% for the other thing twice. Okay. Oh, this game really knows how to push me. Really knows how to push me towards a direction I don't want to go. Game switch time. Yeah, I've done that before. I got to a point where I'm like, oh, I don't wanna keep going. I'll just play something else. Something a bit mindless. Actually, I recently finished Gears 4. I finished Gears 4, right? It took me 7 hours roughly. That game is 130 gigs in size. I think I talked to you about this, Wobble Penguin. It's probably because they didn't compress the textures or something like that. That's mad. Yes, they do have a lot of pictures like that. I'll show you. Look. It's weird. Look at this. I'm not sure if it's Picasso. It's inspired by, I don't know what this is. Postmodern? Surrealism? Abstract? What is it? I don't even know what style you would call this. with a mixture of I don't know, what is it called? I don't know. Greco-Roman, or I don't. There's a certain name to it. I don't even know what it is. They all have designs like that. Look, very weird style. Lots of abstract. Oh. Looks like, there we go. Yeah, deco, surrealism, macabre. That's it. Alright, he won't let me do that. We're gonna have to let him bag it. Let's save that. Oh, we did save it. Okay. Legendary. We can't even get the boots. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. Maybe because he's in the way. It's because I haven't collected a lot of stuff. You gotta buy certain things. Where is it? It's not gonna make a huge difference. Look at that. It's like one. Like one differences. So I don't see it being a massive different, dramatic change. It can help, but you're sort of riding between the lines most of the time. It's mostly these things that will help the most. Oh, I'm not progressing a lot in this session. Kunois saying boring.
Yes?
I don't want to hurt his feeling. How are we gonna do this? Oh, I know. We can wait till nighttime when he goes to bed. And it's gonna be a while, because by the time it goes to nighttime, you've progressed to the next part of the story. Yeah, I'm officially stuck. It's because of my refusal to do certain things has caused me to be stuck in this game. Annoying. I've been on this map for more than 17 hours. Oh, they're not gonna open the door. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, and what's this? They should have sent a poet. Right. Oh, we can't do anything in here. Our stats are not high enough and I'm not allowed to sleep yet. It's great. It's fantastic. I can't open that door. Unless, have I tried this yet? This will help you get through certain things. Not everything, obviously. Right. Fantastic. Any new films? No, I haven't really been to the cinema. I did watch at a colleague's place, Mandalorian. It's interesting. It seems like there's a lot of references to other films. I mean, the obvious things are like westerns, but if you go further back, there's references to old samurai flicks. I suppose certain westerns have been influenced by samurai movies as well. I mean, they're like really obvious stuff. Yeah. Baby Yoda, whatever Yoda's race is called. Adorable. And I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah. I mean, if you... I think it has a very general appeal to most people, unless they're really strict on what they enjoy. I think you might like it as well. I'm not like a big fan of the whole Star Wars stuff, but it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. I don't really watch a lot of stuff. I tend to play more games than watch stuff because I don't have a lot of time. For games like this, you need a ton of time. I remember playing Pillars of Eternity 1, 40 hours total out, 40 plus hours. I just almost every day, every afternoon, I sink in 1-2 hours for a long time too. I didn't even do any of the side quests for that game. I played story mode as well. I skipped almost 90% of the side quests. It took me forever to finish that game. I liked it, but it was huge. I've still got the second one to play. Oh, this is gonna take a while though. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm stuck. So I spent a lot of time in here trying to think what I'm gonna do next. Like, I have to figure out, this thing has how many percent of success. I might have to do this. Because I can't get to the harbor because that big guy, because I refuse to subscribe to his ideals, right? So I can't progress to the harbor. We can try to establish authority in Hardy Boy's eyes. There's a lot of this. In almost all the time I play this game, there's a lot of me just looking at this, trying to figure out what to do because of my stubbornness to do certain things. That could be my ultimate downfall in this game, in terms of completing it or not. Just re-roll. I will not submit. New trilogy. Well, it's not finished yet. That's the thing about me, is I try not to get into the whole fandism. There's no such word, but you know what I mean. It's alright. The characters are likable for me. I like the main cast, you know? Yeah. There are problems. There are serious problems with it. Last one had some serious problems. A lot of missed opportunity, I would say. Bizarre twist. But yeah, I try not to be too involved, like emotionally, into stuff like that, you know? At the end of the day, it's just something I watch and I just move on. Yeah, it's disappointing. Could have been so much more. I feel like the cast, the actors, actresses, it could have been used in a better way. It's unfortunate. It's disappointing. As I said, I like the cast, all of them. I don't know about retconning though, even though the sign seems to be pointing that way. Yeah, Solo was disappointing as well. It was mediocre. There was some bright spots in it. I don't like how they've color graded. The color scheme in Solo was I didn't like it. Having said that, I kind of prefer Solo over Rogue One. I know Rogue One's people's favorite for some reason, but I just feel it's, despite the fact that Solo's presentation being a bit underwhelming, I liked it more than Rogue One because there's this sense of fun in it. Yeah, JJ wasn't happy at all. Yeah, I hear a lot about. Yes, I do watch Red Letter Media. They do talk about that a lot, and they made fun of it a lot. I get what they're saying. Exactly. Solo was just colored in a very moody, dark way. I don't know why they had to do that. It's very strange. The lighting was very strange in that movie. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm about to give up. I haven't progressed much. Oh wait, I can make a phone call, I think. This guy with a crowbar and a plastic bag that hasn't picked up any rubbish just yet. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, Rogue One seemed to shine only in the combat fighting battle part, right? But otherwise, story-wise, character-wise, is fairly dull. Yeah, Red Letter Media. That's pretty funny. I think this entire stream is just me ranting about nothing. I should do that. I should have like a stream where it's just me playing a zone out game. I don't really I can just freely rant about anything. Oh, tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm not gonna get in touch with Silver. I think she's quite distraught. That's the word. All right, I think I'm officially stuck. Oh wait, we still got something we can do. Establish authority. Lucas is neutrality. I don't think he's doing a neutrality. He's giving input, isn't he? I don't think he's doing a lot of... He's not doing writing. Right? He just gave some input. I thought he gave some input for Mandalorian as well.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
What? 28%? So it did drop since the last time. Forget it. This is what I studied law for. What? To protect murderers? Alright, we got nothing. Stay masculine. Oh no. I don't see anywhere progressing in the story.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Interesting. Ah, here we go. Oh. Would have been. Sorry, I misread that. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I heard something about that. He wrote an outline for the later trilogy. Yeah. And when he sold his company, sold the franchise and LucasArts, I think that's his company. They completely dropped his plans. Yeah. I've been curious what it would have been like. But it might have turned out to be, you know, like episode 1, 2, and 3. But I suppose they could drastically change it. Not drastically, but, you know, do it in their way with bits of his ideas. Oh, what? I failed that. That's great. That's okay. It's not something super important as far as I can tell. What? What? Why don't you try describing him as you would one of your cryptids? Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has a longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild even. The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description. One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds. You know, just in case. Well, we've locked ourselves out of that one. I think locking yourself out, it sort of punishes you. As you said, I think someone mentioned that. And then you have to level up again to unlock it, which kind of sucks. That's really annoying. I can't see myself leveling up that quickly because there's no obvious way of doing it. I mean, quickly. Yeah. Maybe there might be documentary. I don't know. I don't know how much they want him involved. Lock for days. I feel like I need to not get that locked out. All these freaking reloads. You reckon? You reckon fans sticking by his side? Because of The Last Jedi? Can't be that severe to the point where people would just... Yeah, I suppose they can be. These are...
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
really certain type of fans. Let's not do that one. 72% I failed that. Unbelievable. I'm gonna leave this for now. Oh, I have a feeling the next time I come back to this person, it's gonna drop to 50%. Sorry, just sort of push the table a bit. Really? I won't do that. But then again, I don't really rewatch stuff that often anyway. There's no way I would. The only way to get me to rewatch those is someone edit a huge chunk of it out. Just make it into one show with all the like dull bits taken out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not really that much of a fan of the whole thing anyway. As I said, I kind of like the, you know, the actors in them. Oh yeah, you mentioned about Fallen Order. It does look pretty cool, but I think I'll wait for it to go on sale before picking that up. Oh, yeah, I stay away from that stuff. Like, I don't see a point, like, for me, I don't see a point of watching those things when, you know, you can't really go back in time and change things. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I can imagine that. I'll come back to this next time. I think I'm stuck. Oh, we can go confront him. Let's do that. Oh, I gotta go. So let's go talk to Kuno and then I'm done. Wait, I thought we did try to talk to him. Didn't we? Oh, really? That is very sad. Yeah, I guess that director just didn't quite get the story. Didn't quite get the lore and the ideas behind the whole thing. That is very sad. Oh yeah, I heard about Cobain as well. Oh man, I don't really like talking about to this guy. Well, I mean, if you prefer more combat, I think Code Vein has a lot of customization, right? Character customization, one of the better customizations out there. Oh, And he says, so he raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. Hmm. What if I pick this? Anime Dark Souls. I suppose you could call it that. He looks slightly confused. I will remember this, Kuno. Yeah, let's move on. Let's not be, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I gotta be really rough, like not rough, like strict on this guy to show who has the authority for him to talk to me properly. Yeah, see this? Look at this. Oh, we're not progressing. I'm making a terrible mistake. I think this is the only choice we've got left. I mean, send victim's body processing. We can't do this. It's way too low now. Can't interview union boss. Alright. Tweaks legs. Aggressive indifference. How does that work, eh? How does that work? Yeah, as a police officer, this character has lost his badge, his gun. He doesn't know his name, so he woke up with no memory, and he's trying to piece together who killed the guy, and hung him up there just now. Oh, he's on the floor, on the ground now. And there's all these suspects. I don't know what to do. 1 to 10 on this so far. What would I rate it? I don't normally rate games. I don't like doing that. Or a lot of things in general. But if you really want to know, out of 10 so far, I don't know, 7 maybe, and that's a good amount. But I don't like ranking stuff, you see. For me, I'd rather compare it with games that I like and scale it. But there are no games that I play that's like this, so it's very hard. This is its own beast. This is its own thing. When the story starts moving and you're starting to solve things, it feels incredible. But when it's not moving forward and I'm stubborn to pick certain choices and it's pretty much halted like this, it's dreary. It's frustrating. Oh, hang on. It feels like I'm not achieving anything at all. But when I'm achieving something, that's an incredible feeling. So it's hard to describe. So in, let's say 5 hours, within 30 minutes of success is incredible. But it is tiring. It is exhausting. Sort of. It's like it is an extension and an extreme version of it. Minus combat. I think the other person was expecting it to be something like Baldur's Gate, but really it isn't. I can't even get there. 28%? No. Hang on. Can I look at that? Nope. You can't even reach that jacket from there. How ridiculous is that? He's got a crowbar. No, you can't use a crowbar to try to grab that. It looks so close, look. Can't even grab that. He has to jump across, but he can't jump across because he doesn't have enough skill points. Skill points? Doesn't have enough abilities, whatever. Oh, we are stuck. We are officially stuck. For people who are watching this on the archives, yeah, my apologies for the lack of progress. That's all I can say. That's the simplest version I can get. I hope you enjoy listening to my rant or rambles. They're not even quite rant. They're just rambling about nothing. 28% is high. No, not high enough. You saw that other one. I had 60 something percent, or was it 58? 60 something, and I could not get it twice. Oh. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a long. This is gonna be in my computer for a very long time. I reckon I won't be finishing this to the end of next year, which is fine. This is gonna be a long play. Super long play. Oh, what the? Broke my morals. I don't know. I might have to. I might have to do that. Alright. I'm gonna call it quits. So far, I've only progressed maybe one part of the dialogue. 2, if you include Kuno. Yep, thanks, Wobble Penguin. Alright. Thank you, Moonlight Steps, as well. Anyone else that's lurking, appreciate it. I hope you all have a good night all day. Stay warm if you're in a very cold place. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Next time I'll be playing maybe something else, just to make it different. Yeah, no worries, Moonlight Steps. Yeah. If I have to give a score, somewhere between 7 and 8. It depends. Depends what you like. Depends on the mood. Depends on how far you progress and what really grabs you. Yeah. I don't really like giving scores. Okay. Oh yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Moonlight Steps. Alright. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.